Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time you find yourself watching this video. Today, we have a SOG Aegis AT, Assisted Opening Folding Knife. This comes from my friends from Atlantic Knife Company. This is the Aegis AT MK3 Forest and Moss. Designed in Seattle, made in Taiwan. Seems that SOG is based out of Linwood, Washington. This box has a little picture on it. Cryo D2 steel, assistant opening, ATXR lock, ambidextrous spine mounted safety. Okay, durable textured GRN grip, reversible pocket clip, large lanyard loop. Features rapid blade open with ambidextrous assisted opening, ATXR lock, ergonomic handles, and grip pattern for comfort, and cryogenically heat-treated D2 stainless steel blade. Series MK3, weight 4.4 ounces or 125 grams. Blade length 3.10 inches. Close length 5.04 inches. Overall length 8.13 inches. So, SOG, Studies and Observation Group. One of my earliest knives was a SOG, so I have a lot of affection for SOG. Here's the knife itself. My last video I did, I had a cold steel AD10 Tanto style. Or just, hold on. Okay. And it had, I talked about the line. I'll start there today. Let's just put this over here. Let's look at this guy. Starting at the bottom. See that swoop, that nice curvature, the arc. I like that. I like that in a knife. It draws me to the knife. Well, look at this knife. I think this was an open box. I got it from my buddy at Atlantic Knife Company. So there's a little wear right here. Might have been a return. So what did we say the handle was? Was it FRN handles? GRN, textured GRN grip handles. So GRN is glass reinforced nylon. Okay. Studies and Observation Groups, Aegis AT Cryo D2. Very light. Very light. Let's see what this guy weighs. 4.52 ounces, as opposed to what on their box. The box says they weigh 4.4 ounces. So a little discrepancy, but not too bad. Imagine this guy is on bearings. Looks to be, there might be washers. Plastic back spacer with jimping on the blade and a little on the scale. This little mechanism, it's first time, it's a safety. It's off and on. So okay, so let's and you can feel the spring. Okay, now here, oh, it's like a little toggle. Okay, with it up, it's locked. It won't come out. See? What it does is, okay. Toggle off. Now, do I like or think I need that safety? I am not a fan, and it's just a plastic thing that gets in the way. So, here's your reversible pocket clip, you know. Thing about these handles, it's got a lot of texture. You could probably see that, a lot of texture on here. Jury's out, still out for me on this. Whether or not I am a fan of this or not. It's a little on the smooth side, but let's see how it deploys. It's supposed to be assisted. Ooh, well, is it locked? It was in the locked position. So now let's, whoa. Okay. It hammers out. Hear that swat? Very sharp. All right away, this guy. Now, I guess it's in the unlocked position, so I cannot lock it when it's open. So, do I like that? I don't think it's necessary. First things here, pocket clip. Immediate potential hotspot in the back of my hand. It's mobile. It does well with its mobility here. The blade is very sharp. It's D2 steel, so it's not a super steel, but D2, I think, is a very nice, acceptable steel. Sharpens easy. You know, it does not. It's not gonna be a, you know, a super steel where it lasts forever between sharpenings, but you know, it's quite a bit easier to sharpen on your own. So don't know what they call this lock system on here, but with the blade lock, and it's loosening up a bit. Is it necessary? No, hell no, it's not necessary. But I guess because it's an assisted opening, because again, it jumps out at you. Pushing really hard, that locking mechanism isn't going anywhere. So that's a plus. Blade is just north of 3 inches. It's a nice design, nice shaped knife. But you know, I think they just went a little overboard. I have this, the knife spine is right at 2.85. So, and I guess we'll see how, you know, at the thickest part, not counting the pocket clip, it's 14.82 millimeters wide. So it's not a beefy knife. about 5 inches wide there. This is an okay knife. I didn't pay much for it. I don't know, it was like 30 something bucks or something like that. Again, thanks to folks at Atlantic Knife Company, perfectly centered in there, fast deployment. You know, this would be fine. Tackle box knife, things like that. It is sharp, very sharp. The D2 steel is coated. I'm not sure what coating they used on this. It looks like a Cerakote, but I don't know that they Cerakote their blades. With SOG, they usually do like a DLT or something like that. They just say this is a D2 Cryo D2 steel. So impressions, the action is very nice. The feel, you know, get rid of that. And the pocket clip positioning is a little not great if you were going to work this for a while, but also the ergos, I don't know, it's got this little bump right here, which makes, you know, you would think the ergos would work out okay, but it right there, my ring finger hits that guy, and it's not the best. So all in all, it's a decent knife. It's not one I would bet my life on or cry about if I lost it, but there are much worse knives out there. And again, I am a fan of the brand, of SOG. I like their team. I met them at Blade Show. They're good people. So just a quick little knife review on their Aegis AT assisted opening. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, remember, life is hard. Don't complain.